Today we're working on this JDX8. It's a John Deere snowmobile from 1973. It's got a 440 engine and it's a bit of a barn find for us. We found it in a barn and it was sitting there for ages. So we brought it home and tried to start it a while back, and it started within 3 pulls, which is pretty cool. But then we noticed there's a problem with it. Inside here under the hood, there's no gear or chain to allow the engine to provide power to the track. So we were able to find some parts, and once we sourced them, we talked to the guy and he was able to tell us how to install it. So right now we're gonna install it and clean out whatever's gunk is in there, and then hopefully we'll be able to take it for a little bit of a rip. So the next step for this JDX8, we had to put this upper sprocket on. So we were able to actually feed the chain through down to the bottom there, and you can't really see it, but we were able to not have to take off the lower sprocket, and we're just able to put the chain around it. And then once the chain was on the bottom, we slid the top one in, and then we've got a spacer in behind the sprocket, and then also like a castle nut on the top here. It doesn't go all the way tight to fit the cotter pin in yet, but we're just gonna try it out. And then you've got in there, you can see one of the tensioners, and then there's also one right there you can see from these 2 bolts. So we're just gonna go through, tighten everything, and hopefully it works. So we ended up just putting some oil in the bottom of this. Right down at the bottom there's like a little oil bath for the chain. Then we pop that bottom cover in and this cover on there. We're just gonna give it a shot. We ended up cleaning up down there a little bit just to sort of see if there's any big leak that comes out of there. But other than that, I think we're ready to give it a shot. That's maybe why the primer wasn't working. So our repair with finding the spare parts and the chain and sprocket worked really well. Down here at the bottom, we did find that there's a oil leak. It's probably just 2 pieces of metal come together, similar to right here, and just the flanges kind of have peeled apart. So we're gonna seal it with some silicone so it doesn't leak anymore. We also gave it a wash. It's getting kind of dusty again. We also put a garbage bag over the seat, kind of cleans up the look. Nothing fancy, but kind of looks a little bit better. So once we seal the leak, we'll be ready to rip when the snow comes. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, also subscribe, and leave us a comment if you have any other cool old snowmobiles. Thanks for watching.